Who am I that the highest would welcome me? I was lost, but he brought me his love for me. Yes, his love for me. 'Cause who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Free at last, he has ransomed his grace left. While I was still a slave, while I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he did. Yes, he died for me. See who the Son, sets free. He's free. Yes, he's free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, in my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. 'Cause I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. 'Cause you are for me, and you are for me. Not again. 'Cause I am saved. I am who you say I am. Come on, lift it up all over the room. Say, I am chosen, not forsaken. I am saved. I am who you say I am. 'Cause you are for me. You are for me. Not against me. I am who you say I am. Yes, I am who you say I am. 'Cause who the Son sets free, oh, it's free. Oh, it's free. 'Cause I am your chosen. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. 'Cause it's right here in your house. There's a place for me. There's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. 'Cause in my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am.
Come on and lift those hands all over this room. You've always been told what we're not. Nobody has ever had a problem telling us what we're not. But can I tell you who you are today? That you are more than a conqueror. That you are a peculiar people. You are a royal priesthood. You are healed. You are blessed. You're blessed in the city. You're blessed when you come and when you go. You are the righteousness of God. You are not forsaken. I know it feels like you're alone, but you're not alone today. Lift those hands in the presence of our God. Hey.
'Cause I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are never against me. You're never against me. I am who you say I am. 'Cause I am chosen, not forsaken. So you call me. I am who you say I am. 'Cause you are for me. You are
who I am today. I'm a child of God.
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 I'm not sick. I'm not lonely. I'm not depressed. I'm not forsaken. I'm a child of God. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child
of God. Yes, I am.
Lift those hands. Come on, one more time. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. Where your presence is. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am.
I'm no longer a slave to fear. We're walking in faith today, for I am a child of God. Can we say it together, y'all? Say, I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my hand till all my fears are gone. Say, I'm no longer slave. Shout it out, say I am a child. For I am a child of God. Say I'm no longer slave to fear. For I am a child of God. Let's testify from my mother's womb. From my mother's womb. Woo! You have chosen me. Is this your testimony? Your love has called my name. Somebody testify right here. I've been born again to your family. Hey! Your blood flows through my veins. I'm no longer
Say hallelujah. You have won the victory. That's why you can't be defeated. That's why you can't be stopped, because of this truth. You have. Come on, brag on them. Death could not. That's why I can't stay down, because you are. Tell him what he is today. You're seated. Let's brag on him. Say you are the real. Dante, let's go. Let's take the roof off of this place. Lift up those hands all over this room. Let's declare it together. Tell them hallelujah. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. I feel Jesus in this room. Come on and declare it loud. Say hallelujah. What did he do? You have won it all for. Say death could not hold. Death could not hold you down. Say you are the real. You are the reason. You're seated. You're seated. Lift those hands. Tell them hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, raise that sound. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The victory is yours today, God. Because you did it for me. You did it for me. Death could not hold. Death could not hold you down. Hey. You are the reason. You're seated in majesty. My Savior, my Redeemer. And you are the reason. You are the reason. Say you are the reason. You are the reason. Say you are the reason. You are the reason. Somebody lift those hands and declare, you are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason. So by your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. By your name I come alive to declare your victory. Come on, say, the resurrected King is resurrecting. Say, by your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. Come on, say, the resurrected. This is what he's doing this morning. He's resurrecting. By your name I come alive today. Every dead thing, I speak in every dead thing. You gotta come alive today. And come the resurrection power is here. By your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected is resurrected. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. Say the resurrected is resurrected. By your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting. In your name I come The resurrected is resurrected. Is resurrected. The resurrected is resurrected. Last night I was thinking about the service, and the Lord reminded me of John 11. When Jesus is having this conversation with Martha, she's like, Jesus, my brother's dead, and if you would have been here, he would still be alive. And Jesus says to her, look, your brother gonna get up. Just chill. And she's like, no, I know in the resurrection. Good God, I feel that thing of the Holy Ghost. I know that he's gonna get up in the resurrection. Jesus looks at her because she wanted the resurrection to be an event. And the resurrection is not an event. The resurrection is a person. The resurrection is not an event. The resurrection is a man. And Jesus looks at her and said, no, sweetheart, I am the resurrection, the truth, and the life. And though he weren't there, yet shall it live. I need somebody to worship, because dead things are rising. Dead things are rising. Dead things are rising. I know it was dead, but it's gonna live again. Your marriage is gonna live again. Your health is. Somebody release a sound if you're grateful for resurrection power. One more time, lift those hands. Say, by your spirit, I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected is resurrected. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrected. Though it were dead, yet shall it live again. I know you got evidence that it's dead. I know you got proof that it's dead. But I come to prophesy and say it's gonna live again. I need somebody to raise up a resurrection praise in this place. It's gonna live again. 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 And I will exalt you. I will exalt you. I will exalt you. 'Cause you are. You didn't have to be, but you did. So I will. You could have left me alone. You could have left me alone. So I will exalt you. This is why. 'Cause you are my God. Come on, let's tell him what he is. Say, my hiding place. My hiding place. My safe refuge. My treasure, Lord, you are. Come on, raise that to the King. My friend and King. Anointed one. Most holy. Come on, say it again. Say, you're my hiding place. My hiding place. My safe refuge. My treasure, Lord, you are. Say, he's my friend and King. My friend and he's the anointed one. Come on. Anointed one. Most holy.
treasure, Lord, you are.
You're my friend in pain. You're the anointed one. Lift those hands and say, I will exalt you. I will exalt you. This is what we showed up to do. We take a low place in your presence. 'Cause you are my God. Come on, raise your worship. Say, I will exalt you. Say, I will exalt you. This is the cry of my heart, God. I will exalt. Come on, one more time all over this room. Say, you are my God. Let's tell him what he is. Say, God, you're my hiding place. Say, my hiding place, my safe refuge. You're my treasure, Lord. My treasure, Lord, you are. You're my friend and king. My friend. You're the anointed one. You're the yoke destroyer. Most high. Raise it. Say, my hiding place. My hiding place, my safe refuge, my treasure, Lord, you are. You're my friend. You're the anointed one. Most high. Now all over this room, lift those hands and let's just worship this amazing God. This is what I had to tell myself when everybody walked away. Because you're with me. Because you're with me. Because you're with me. I will not fear. I'm talking to somebody who feels alone. Say, because you're because you're with me. Somebody say, because you're with me. Say, I will not fear. And though I've been left alone, though I had to walk alone, say, though none go with me, though none go with me, I won't be afraid anymore. Though none go with me, yeah, though none go with me, say, I will not fear. I will not fear. Yeah. Say, I will not. I won't be afraid anymore. I won't be afraid anymore. I will not fear. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Though I walk through the shadow of death, I will. For thou art with me, yeah. Thou art with me, yeah. For thou art with me, yeah. For thou art with me, yeah. For you are with me, yeah. You are with me, yeah. When no one else is, I can always count on you. I will not fail. Every voice from the Lord say, I will not fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear, but I am a child of God. I wish I had my brothers and my sisters with me right through there. I'm no longer a slave to to figure out. Yeah. But I am a child of God. You called out my name. You knew my past, covered my shame. This amazing grace you showed so patiently, and you waited for me, just for me. Oh, you called out my name. Anybody glad that he called you? You knew my past, covered my shame. This amazing grace you showed so patiently. You showed so patiently, and you lift those hands right there and sing it with us. You waited for me, just for me. Oh, you waited for me, just for me. Where would I be if you left me, God? Where would I be if you left me?
Where would I be if you left me?
I don't want to know.
Where would I
be if you left, but you waited. Somebody cry out to him. You, I'm grateful now. I'm glad you. I'm glad you. Lift those voices and let's say it together. Where would I be?
if you left me?
Come on, think about it. Say,
Where would I be
like a ship without a
if
sail.
you left me?
I don't want to know.
Where would I be
I don't want to
if
know.
you left me?
No, I don't want to
Where
know.
would I be
I don't want to know.
if you left
But you, I'm glad you. All over this room declare. You didn't give up on me. You, come on, you. Come on in the balcony, raise it. At my low place. But you, I'm glad you. I'm glad you. You sing all the bills. You didn't leave. You didn't turn your back on me. You lift those hands, lift those hands. Say, where would I be? Come on. Not if my friend left. Not if my sister left. But if God, you would have left me, where would I be? Oh, where would
Where would I be if you left me?
Where would I be if you would have took your hand off me? If you would have took your hand off me? If you would have took your hand off me? But you waited for me. You waited for me. You didn't get tired of me. You waited. But you where would I be
if you left me?
I don't want to know.
Where would I be
Thank you for being patient.
if you left me?
Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being patient. You didn't get tired of me. God, I felt that. You didn't get tired of waiting. You didn't get tired of waiting. You didn't decide to go do something else. But you were standing right there for me with arms wide open. With arms wide open. You didn't run away. You didn't run away. If you did leave, but you so great. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad that you Can we sound like we in church right here? Lift those hands. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground, hey God, I bless your name, is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking. The solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking sand. Come on, just open up your mouth all over this room. Don't clap, but open your mouth. Open your mouth. If you're watching online, if you're driving in your car, if you're in the balcony or the front row, come on and open up your mouth. Woo. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah to Jesus. Hallelujah to the Rock of Ages, to the King of Kings, to the Lord of Lords. Hallelujah to you. All glory, all honor is yours today, Jesus. I feel something happening in the spirit. I need those who love him. Open up your mouth. The King is in this room. The King of glory is here. He's here. He's here. I need you to sing like you know he can hear your voice. Come on, say it again. Sing to Jesus. This is why. This is why. You are worthy. Can we just make the angels jealous? Can we make the angels jealous? Raise it up all over the room. We it's yours. It's yours. We give you all. We give you all. We take nothing for ourselves. We take nothing for ourselves. We give you all. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. And yes, I know, he holds my. I'm getting ready to take off running. I feel Jesus in this room. And life is no suicide, no giving up. The living just because. Oh! I can face tomorrow because he lives. All fear, you gotta get out of here today. It's gone. And yes, I know. Oh, he holds my future. And life is one. Your life is one. Who am I talking to today? Your life is one. My life is one. Living just because he lives. Because he lives. Because he lives. Because you live, Jesus. Because you live. Yes, I know. No. He holds my future. The spirit of depression is leaving now. And life is worth. Suicide can't even take this type of atmosphere. And life is worth living just because he lives. Can we worship him right there? Come on. Come on, all over this room, all over this room. Whatever that looks like for you, I don't even want to tell you what to do. But I need those who understand that because he lives, you can face tomorrow. Because he hung, bled, and died for you. You can be healed, you're free, you're delivered. And it's all because of Jesus Christ today. I need somebody to open up your mouth and release a sound of worship in this room. Come on, because he lives. Because he lives, I can face it. I can deal with it. I can process it and move forward. Not because of me, but because Jesus is alive on the inside of me. Come on, lift those hands. Can we just fill this room? Can you just begin to give him the fruit of your lips in this moment? We just want to be where you are today, God. Falling on my knees in worship, giving all I am to seek your face. Lord, all I am is I'm yours today. My whole life I place in your hands. God of mercy, humble I bow down in your presence as your own. 'Cause I call, you answer. And you came to come on, sing my whole life. Tell him. God of mercy, this is what we do, God. In your presence today, God. If anybody has ever called him and you know he'd answered, I need you to lift those hands and say, I called. Say, God, and you answered me. I still don't know why, but I'm grateful. God, I just want to be where you are. That's our heart today, God. That's our heart today, Jesus. Come on, somebody raise your voice and say, God, I called. And you actually heard me. You didn't walk away from me, but you came running to me, God. I want to be. We just want to be where you are. One more time, every voice tell them, say, I call. And you heard my cry, and you came to my and I want to be where you are. Now lift those hands and let's worship him because he's here. Receive this worship. You inhabit the praises of your people. So we lift up our voices and we lift up our hands and you be lifted high in our praise today, God. In lifted higher, higher, higher. Say, come on, raise it up all over this room. Tell them. Say in our world, we need you. In our love, somebody tell them today, be lifted higher, higher, higher. In our love, come on and be lifted. Our world, we need you to be lifted. Our love, we cry out today. Higher. Say it, my life.
Be lifted high in our world. Be lifted high in our love. Be lifted
Say it, my life. Come on and be lifted. Our world, they need to see you move. Our love, be lifted higher. Say higher and higher. Say higher and higher. Say higher and higher. Say higher and higher. In my life, be lifted in our world. Be lifted in our love. Be lifted high. Every voice say higher in my life. In my life, be lifted high in our world. Be lifted high in our love. Be lifted higher. In my life, be lifted high in our world. Can you just wave your hands and sing that all over this room? Come on. If you're watching online, if you're in your car, if you're wherever you are, just lift up one of those hands and just tell them, God, this is my heart. Be lifted softly again. Higher. My life, God. This is my heart's cry. Our world. I want my neighbors to see you. In my love, my love, God. Be lifted high. Come on, just begin to worship the Father all over this room. Come on, every voice, don't wait for lyrics. You are the lyric that he's waiting for. Open your mouth. Come on, let's worship the Lord.
You, Lord, you are worthy, and no one can worship you for me.
Is that your testimony today? Hallelujah.
All the things you've done for me, and no one can worship you for me.
I need you to lift those hands and say this with us.
Here's my worship, all of my worship. Receive my worship, all of my worship.
Come on, it's real simple. Say, God, here's my worship.
Here's my worship, all of my
it back today, God.
Receive my worship.
All of my
worship.
Come on, let's talk to him all over this room. Say, you, Lord.
You, Lord, you are worthy.
And no one can worship you for me. Hallelujah to your name, God. All that you've done for me.
You've done for me.
Lift those hands and say, I'm not going to let a rock cry out for me today. I need you to turn the volume up on your worship and tell God, say, here's my worship. Here's my
worship. All of my worship.
Come on in the balcony, raise your voices and declare.
Receive my worship.
All of my worship. Come on, from your heart. Say, God, here's my worship. All of my worship. We give it to you, oh God.
Receive my worship.
Say, all of my
worship.
Come on, say, God, here's my worship.
Here's my worship.
Say, all of my worship. I present my body as a living sacrifice, oh God. Receive it, God. Say, all of my Father, we freely give it to you today, God. We don't hold back in your presence. We don't save anything for tomorrow. But all that we are, we give it to you. This is my favorite part of the song. Say, and I will not be silent. I will always worship you. Is that anybody else's testimony? Come on, say, as long as I'm breathing. Say, God, I will
always worship you.
Come on, lift those hands and say,
I will not be silent.
I will not be silent. One more time.
As long as be silent, I will always worship you. As long as I am breathing, I
silent today. Do I have anybody else in this room who said, I will not be silent, but I will worship you. I will give you the glory. I will magnify you. I will give you praise. Oh God. word. I need my brothers and my sisters right here. Come on, say as long as I'm breathing. As long as I am, I will always work. One more time, I need you to sing it like you know Jesus can hear your voice. Say, I will not be silent. And hey, I will. Hallelujah. Come on, turn the volume up a little bit and say, as long as I'm breathing. Come on, say as long. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on. Everyone say, and I be silent. I will always worship you. Say, as long as I'm breathing. As long as I but God is all I have is me. All I have is me, and I present my body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. Here I am, God. Here I am, God. I will not be silent. 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 I need somebody to go to that deep place, go to that well in your belly and release worship in this room. I give you all that I am, everything I am, everything I've got. It's yours, God. Reach deep, reach deep, reach deep, reach down in that well and let a river flow up. Let a river flow up. Let a river, let a river, let it flow out of your belly, out of your belly, out of your... Here I am, God. Try me now and see if I can be completely yours. Here I am, God, and I will exalt you. I will exalt you. I will exalt you. 'Cause you are. You didn't have to be, but you did. So I will. You could have left me alone. could have left me alone. So I will exalt you. This is why. Because you are my God. Come on, let's tell him what he is. Say, my hiding place. My hiding place. My safe refuge. My treasure, Lord, you are. Come on, raise that to the King. My friend and King, anointed one, most holy. Come on, say it again. Say, you're my hiding place. My hiding place, my safe refuge, my treasure, Lord, you are. Say, he's my friend and King. My friend and he's the anointed one. Come on. Anointed one, most holy. You're a holy God. Come on, say it again. Say, my hiding place. My hiding place. Come on, let's brag. My safe refuge. You're my treasure, Lord. My treasure, Lord. You are. You're my friend and King. My friend and you're the anointed one. Anointed one. Most high. Lift those hands and say, I will. I will exalt you. I will exalt you. This is what we showed up to do. I will exalt you. We take a low place in your presence. Because you are my God. Come on, raise your worship. Say, I will exalt you. Say, I will exalt you. Listen to the cry of my heart, God. I will exalt. Come on, one more time all over this room. Say, you are my God. Let's tell him what he is. Say, God, you're my hiding place. Say, my hiding place, my safe refuge. You're my treasure, Lord. My treasure, Lord. You are. You're my friend and King. My friend and you're the anointed one. You're the yoke destroyer. Most high. Raise it. Say, my hiding place. My hiding place. My safe refuge. My treasure, Lord. You are. You're my friend. My friend. You're the anointed one. Anointed. Most high. Now all over this room, lift those hands and let's just worship this amazing God. This is what I had to tell myself when everybody walked away. Because you're with me. Because you're with me. Because you're with me. I will not fear. I'm talking to somebody who feels alone. Say, because you're because you're with me. Somebody say, because you're with me. Say, I will not fear. And though I've been left alone, though I had to walk alone, say, though none go with me, though none go with me, I won't be afraid anymore. Though none go with me. Though none go with me, say, I will not fear. I will not fear. Say, I will not. I won't be afraid anymore. I I won't be afraid anymore. I will not fear. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will not fear. Though I walk through the shadow of death, I will not fear. For thou art with me, yeah. Thou art with me, yeah. For thou art with me, yeah. For thou art with me, yeah. For you are with me, yeah. You are with me, yeah. When no one else is, I can always count on you. I will not fail. Every voice tell the Lord, say, I will not fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear, but I am a child of God. I wish I had my brothers and my sisters with me right through there. I'm no longer a slave to fear, but I am a child of God. I don't know who this is for. I don't know what this fear thing. I feel like God is after this fear thing this morning. I don't know who's feeling anxious. I don't know who's not been sleeping at night, but he comes to drive out fear this morning. I don't know who you are, but if I were you, I would just lift my hands and I would just make a quick exchange, and I would give him my fear and I would receive his peace. I would receive his joy. Make an exchange now. Make an exchange. He's here. He's here. He's here. You split the sea, say. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears were drowned in perfect love. Hey. You rescued me and I can stand and see I am a child of God. You split, say. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears were drowned in perfect love. You rescued me and I stand and sing. I am a child of God. Hey! That's what you call me. You call me your child. You call me your son. You call us your daughters. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I'm not a slave anymore. I am a child. One more time, lift those hands right there. I am a child.
Our Father, all of heaven knows your name. Sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth. Oh, the sound of heaven touching earth. Our Father, all of heaven knows your name. Sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth. Oh, the sound of heaven touching earth. Our Father, all of heaven knows your name. Sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth. The sound of heaven touching earth. The sound of heaven touching earth. Our Father, all of heaven, sing louder. Sing louder. Let this place erupt. Let this place erupt. lift your voice and sing. Spirit, break out. Come on, ask heaven to come.
Hey.
Heaven. Come on, lift your hands all over this place and sing. Spirit. We ask for your spirit to break out. Break every wall down in this place, God. Spirit. We ask heaven to come down.
There's a wall, if there's a blockage of any kind in your life, if there's anything that's keeping you from the promises we sang. The first song was It Is So. It was because we're standing on the Word of God. And if there's something that is blocked, if there's something that has stopped you, if there's a blockage or a wall in your life from you getting to that thing, and there are some of you who are trying to go around it, and it's going to take you forever to go around it. There are some of you who are trying to strategize on how do I get this thing out without having it fall. This wall that's in your life, you cannot go around. It has to be broken down. And there's a sound in your mouth. There's something in your belly that can be released. And if you open it up today, you won't have to go around this thing. He's going to give you a shortcut. He's going to give you a shortcut. You ain't going around this mountain. You're going to walk over it. I need somebody to release a praise that'll drop a mountain. I said shout till it falls. Shout till it falls. Shout till it falls. It's coming down. 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 Come on, release that sound that makes mountains crumble. He's giving you a shortcut if you bless him. He's giving you a shortcut if you holler. He's giving you a shortcut if you just shout. Coming down. It's coming down. We're transitioning. I said this at the first service, and I believe I should say it again. And the reason why it's coming down because you're obedient to his word. It's coming down because you're going to shout, and it's your obedience is what's going to make it fall. But tell somebody beside you, say, neighbor, God is taking you from next to priority. Tell them again, say, God is taking you from next to priority. I was traveling Friday, and I walked in the airport, and I walked in, and I had to check my bag, and I went through the priority lane. And there was another lane that was just full of people. And I walked in, I was the only one in the priority lane. And the lady at the service counter left the side with the other people and came on the other side of the counter to help me. There was a lady that was there, and she became very upset that this lady left her side because she had next. And so she began to cause a little scene, and she says to the lady, you know, ma'am, I was next. He just got here. I was next. She said, yes, ma'am, you were next, but he has priority. Watch this. So the lady gets even more mad, and she's like, well, I mean, how do I get priority since he can just walk up in the line? She says he has priority because of his miles. In other words, he has priority because of the places he's been, because of the stuff he's been through. And I come to prophetically tell somebody it's because of what you've been through that God is going to make you. It's because of what you went through. He's going to make you priority. Somebody ought to go crazy in this room. He's making you priority. He's making you in the balcony, online. He's making you priority. I don't have next, I got priority. I don't have next, I have priority. Hey, Jesus. If I were you, I would praise him like I already was hitting. I would praise him like I would praise him like I already had it. I would praise him like I was already in my first class seat. I would praise him like they just upgraded me. I would praise him like they just told me I've been moved to another level. From next to priority. From next to priority. Somebody give him one more praise if you believe he's taking you. Hey! I don't just have next, but I got priority. Hey! He's changing my status. He's changing my status. He's changing your status. He's changing your status. He's changing your status. You've just been upgraded. You've just been upgraded. High five somebody and say you've just been upgraded. You've just been upgraded. My status just changed. My status just changed. My status just changed. My status just changed. My status. My status. My status. My status. My status just changed. He upgraded me from the back of the plane to the front of the plane. If I were you, I would take 30 seconds and praise him because my status has changed. My status changed. Don't look at me funny. My status. My status changed. I've been upgraded. I've been upgraded. I've been upgraded. Don't treat me funny. I've been upgraded. I've been upgraded. God did it. I didn't do it. God did it. I didn't do it. God did it. Rejoice in the Lord always. He changed my status. He upgraded me. I didn't deserve it. He upgraded me. I didn't do it. I don't even know how it happened, but he changed my status. Clap those hands if you're grateful. He changed your status. When you get home and they start looking at you funny, just tell them, don't worry about it. My status has changed. My status has changed. I just went platinum. I just went platinum on them and they didn't even know it. I just went platinum on them. He changed my status. He changed my status. a little country boy from nowhere, but he changed my status. I didn't know the people I needed to know. I wasn't from where they were from, but he changed my status. He changed my status. God changed. God did it. God did it. God did it. You didn't deserve it. With your ratchet self, you think you deserve what you got? God did it. Oh, God did it. 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 God, Jesus did it. God did it. And you're not going to have to go the route everybody else did. So don't think it not strange when you just wake up and you got emails and phone calls that everybody else had to wait 20 years to get. But God just, he changed my status. I feel promotions coming out of this praise. I feel breakthrough coming out of this praise. He changed my status. Yeah. Oh, we gotta go, but clap those hands. He changed my status. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he did it. Tell somebody beside you, he changed my status. Oh, hey. Look at somebody and tell them for me, say neighbor, he changed my status. Oh, hey, he changed my status. Tell that other person, he changed my status. He changed my status. Who did it? God did it. He changed my status. Oh,
you are in a moment. Whatever you have in your hand, put it down, because this is a moment of uninterrupted, lose your mind, get out of that pew, worship. There is a breakthrough in the atmosphere, because this is a word that has been released over the house. He just changed your status. That ain't just upgrade. Some of y'all were dead and he just changed your status to living. Some of you were paralyzed and he changed your status to moving. I don't know who this is for. In fact, I do know who it is for. Everybody in here and everybody watching. But you need to get this in your spirit that your status has been changed. You couldn't earn it. It had to be given to you. So when your status has been changed unexpectedly, that's when you give him an unexpected shout. We're not going to give God no average praise right now. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to tell somebody to move. Move over. Tell them spread out. Spread out. And when I give the signal, I want you to give God a praise. An upgraded status praise. Are you ready?
yes, sir.
Are you ready? Come out of that pew. Get into that aisle. I'm going to count to 3. Then I'm going to say upgrade. And when I say upgrade, You upgrade your praise. Upgrade your worship. Upgrade your hallelujah. Upgrade your thank you, Jesus. Upgrade your eros candarabia. Whatever's in your spirit, upgrade it. Upgrade it. Upgrade it. Upgrade it. Upgrade it. Upgrade it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Upgrade.
Change my status. God did it. 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 Who did it? God did it. God did it. God did it. God. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who healed you? Who saved you? Who made a way when there was no way? Who did it? Who did it? Now put a praise on it. Let's go. Hallelujah. Let's go. Clap those hands if you believe it. And shout at this place. God did it. God did it. He changed my status. He changed my status. I don't know how, but he changed my status. I don't know when, but he changed my status. He changed the report of the doctors. He's changing the report of the doctors. He's changing the report of the doctors. I feel your report just changed. Your report just changed. What was there ain't there no more. He's changing the report today. Today, Jesus, we thank you that the promises of God are yes and amen. Anybody believe that today? Put those hands on it like this. Come on. Thank you for your word, God. We love you, Jesus. I hope you're ready to give God glory today. Let's go.
Amen, 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 amen. It is so. It is so.
Come on. Amen, amen.
Amen, 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 amen. It is so, it is so.
Let's go. Amen, amen.
Amen, 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 amen.
Oh,
it is so, it is so.
Come on, raise your voices all over this room and say,
amen, amen, amen. It is so,
hey,
it is so.
Oh, well, he has saved us.
Amen.
He has redeemed us.
Amen.
He will hear us
Amen.
when we call.
Amen.
And when afflictions come on the righteous,
Amen.
he will deliver us out of them all. Hey.
It is so, it is so.
Come on, everybody, let's get on one accord and declare.
Amen, 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 amen.
Oh,
It is so.
thank you, Jesus. Let's go, Josh.
Amen.
And Omega.
Amen.
He's the beginning
Amen.
and the end.
Amen.
Through every trial and tribulation, he always causes his people to win.
Amen, amen,
Lift our voice and say,
It is so,
it is so.
it is so.
Amen, amen.
Amen, 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 amen. It is so, it is so.
And we say,
Yes, yes.
and amen. And we stand on your promises today. Everybody clap your hands. Yes, sir. Here we go. Because every promise is
yes and amen.
Everything he said about you,
Yes and amen.
everything you read in his word,
Yes and amen.
it
It is so.
Hey,
It is so.
and we say yes.
Yes and amen.
I'm the righteousness of God.
Yes and amen.
I'm more than a conqueror. Yes, God.
Yes and amen.
It
It is so.
Hey,
It is so.
and we say yes. Come on, raise your voices and declare it.
Yes and amen.
God, we say
Yes and amen. It is so.
Hey,
It is so. Amen, 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 amen. It is so.
hey.
It is so.
Father, we thank you that your word is true.
Amen, 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 amen. It is so.
If you believe it, shout in this room. I dare somebody to start jumping. Somebody start leaping. Somebody start moving your feet because you know that the promises of God, that they have to come to pass in your life. If you agree with me, let's say it together. Say it is. It is. It is. Everything I said about me. Oh, it is. It is. It is. Because every promise is
Yes and amen.
everything God said about me.
Yes and amen.
Everything I read in his word.
Yes and amen.
It
It
is.
is so.
I can't hear y'all.
It is so.
Raise your voice and say,
Yes and amen.
I'm more than a conqueror.
Yes and amen.
I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus.
Yes and amen.
It
It
is.
is so.
Hey,
It is so.
one more time, say,
Yes and amen.
no weapon formed against you.
Yes and amen.
It's gonna be able to prosper.
Yes and amen.
It
It
is.
is so.
Hey,
It is so.
now somebody praise him like you believe that it is. I said somebody praise him like you believe. I trust his word over what I see. I trust his word over what I feel. I trust his word over what I'm going through. Somebody praise him and let him know, God, I trust you in the middle of it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This praise is because I trust you. This hallelujah is because I trust you. This hand going up is because I trust you. I trust you even though I can't see you. I trust you. I trust. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All on the ground is sinking sand. I said, on Christ the solid rock, my foundation, I trust you. And I praise you. I said, and I praise you. I trust you and I praise you. I trust you and I praise your amazing name in this place. Can I get about 1,000 people who may be in the middle of something? Can I get you just to help me make the devil all the way mad and let him know that what I'm facing would not affect my praise, that what I'm going through would not affect my worship, but I showed up to give him glory. I showed up to give him praise because he's been better. He's been better than good. Hallelujah. Come on, clap those hands and give him glory. I'm not praising him because he did it. I'm praising him because even if he don't do it, he's already been good. He's already made so many ways before that I got to give him glory, even the hard place. Because I didn't know him. Maybe some of you really found out who he was in your good times. But it wasn't in my good times that I found out who he really was. But it was when I was in a dark place, when my back was against the wall, and I didn't have church to go to, and I didn't have a pastor to go to, and I didn't have friends to go to, but all I had was Jesus. And right when I needed him, he showed up, he showed up, he showed up. Can somebody give God one more praise because he showed up? This praise is because you showed up. This praise is because you came when I didn't deserve it. You came when I didn't deserve it. You showed up just in the nick of time. Somebody give God a showed up praise. This is because you came through in the clutch. This is because you came through in the clutch for your boy. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you.
You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free, so I could be whole, and I could tell everyone I know. So you thought I was worth, so you came. You thought I was worth it, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free. Hold up, everyone, you thought I was worth, so you came. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up and you thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free. Oh, come on, you thought I was worth slaving, so you came. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up and you thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed, hallelujah, so I could be free, so I could be whole, and I could tell everyone, one more time, you thought I saved it, so you came. You thought I was worth, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free. Hallelujah. Praise you, I worship you, I'll give you glory, because I am, because I am, because I am. Everyone sing hallelujah, glory to the God who changed my life. Somebody, I will praise you, I worship you, I'll give you glory, because I am whole. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Just one more time, hallelujah, glory to the God who changed my life. Yes, and I will praise you. worship you. I'll give you glory because I am. You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. You cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. You thought I was to die for. Oh, you thought I was to die for. So you sacrificed your life so I could be free. Somebody give God glory for changing your life. He thought you were worth saving. He thought you were worth keeping. He thought you were to die for. Somebody lift up the name of Jesus.